What does Fattom means? Fattom is an acronym of factors that contribute to the growth of harmful microorganisms in food. It is used in the food service industry to describe the 6 favorable conditions or factors for the growth of foodborne illnesses. The importance of Fattom is to help you reduce your risk for bacterial infections and food poisoning. Now that you all know about Fattom, my groupmates will elaborate more these factors by providing the importance and how to practice each acronym of Fattom. First one, food. Microorganisms need a constant source of nutrients to survive, especially protein. Moist, protein-rich food, for example, raw meat, seafood, cooked rice, pasta, eggs, and dairy products are potentially hazardous and are considered high-risk foods. The importance of this factor is to be fully aware that these foods has a higher contamination and has a higher risk of foodborne illnesses. To practice, you should ensure the food always and store it properly and follow the food storage guidelines.
Food that is less than 4.6 pH level is considered low acid and potentially hazardous and more susceptible for microbial contamination. Next, acid is important in food industry because this work as tenderizers by breaking down fibers in food that is cooked or marinated. Lastly, to practice, you should cook your food at a high and proper temperature. And lastly, check the expiry dates and label of the foods you brought to the store because food botulism may occur, which is a serious illness caused by toxin and caused by eating home canned foods that have not been properly canned.
T for temperature. Microorganisms grow fastest in the temperature danger zone or TDZ of 5 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. This TDZ range includes room temperature as well. Controlling the temperature of food is extremely important in ensuring that food is safe to eat, and you must ensure that food is always cooked, cooled, chilled, or reheated properly to minimize the risk of harmful levels of bacteria in the food that you sell. To practice, you should not leave food at room temperature for too long. Example, rice and starchy foods, and also store foods at the correct temperature.
T stands for time. Pathogens need time to grow. A single bacterium can multiply over 1 million bacteria in just 10 hours. Now, microorganisms on the food may produce toxins that make the food unsafe for consumption. The importance of time in cooking and preparing food is to easily kill the microorganism living in the perishable food and to control the production of toxin that can lead to a person's death. To practice, the food you are preparing and cooking should not be kept at the TDZ for more than 4 hours.
Always for oxygen, some pathogens or microorganisms use oxygen to grow. To prevent the spread and growth of microorganisms, we need to store food in closed and professional food containers. Oxygen is important as removal of dissolved oxygen, preserving the color, texture, and aroma of different food items. So classifications of oxygen are aerobic means requires oxygen, while anaerobic means there's no need for oxygen. To practice, you should cover the food at all times. And lastly, M is for moisture. Pathogens or microorganisms may grow faster in food that has higher water content. For example, fresh poultry and raw eggs. The importance of moisture content is determining ways most foods taste, feel, and look. It is one of the important ways to measure food quality. To practice, you store your foods at proper temperature to reduce moisture in each food products.